Hello. Sorry, it's the first time I've ever gone live, so I was just making sure that everything was working. Say hi in the comments for me so I know that you can hear me and everything's working. I'm getting ready for work. So I thought I would go live. Hi. Yay. Oh, how fun. Okay. This is so different to actually filming a video, because you can edit out things that you've said that you wish you hadn't. But let's do it, hey? I'm going to pop some primer on. It's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Man, it took me so long to get on this bandwagon. Just going to look over this side because I've got a mirror. But ever since I started using this primer, I love it so much. I think the first time that I used it, I actually broke out. But thankfully, and I get it in my eyelashes. See, I'd normally edit that out. I would normally edit that bit out. But yeah, ever since I started using it, I think I broke out like the first time, and then after that, it's been really, really good. And my God, my foundation goes on so nice. I've got the radio on in the background. Can you guys, somebody let me know if you can hear it? Hey, yes, my t-shirt. Look. '90s kid. I got two actually. I got them from JJ's. I actually want Soraya from 90s Love Child to see it because she'd be so proud. She loves Sailor Moon. All right, foundation. This is what I've been using lately, the Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter. This stuff is really good. It's got like a sponge applicator on the top. You just twist it and it comes out the top. But you can't really use the sponge to blend it. It doesn't blend very well, but it's really nice to apply it. It feels beautiful to apply it with the sponge. And it's such a good colour. Is the picture very clear? Because I don't know. I'm just using the webcam. And can you hear me very well? Like I said, I've never gone live, and to go live using the camera that I normally film with, I have to like download a whole streaming thing, and I don't know how to do that. I'm not very tech savvy. Awesome. Cool. So what's everybody up to? Where are you all from? Like, I know there's 4 of you watching me. That's awesome. I didn't think anybody would watch. Just grabbing a brush. This is all my face brushes that I use every day in my Jeffree Star bag, but there's like only a couple of Jeffree Star brushes in here, but I love the bag. And this is a Real Techniques brush that I got recently. I'm pretty sure I've showed it in a video. It's a really good brush. I really like it. So yeah, I'm getting ready to go to work at my second job in the adult store. And I've just finished work with a client for her hair. So for hairdressing, I actually work here at home. I've got like a setup here at home. And it's all kind of set up like behind the camera. You can't see anything, but it's like my dining room area is all sort of set up for me to work and do hair. And I have like a basin, a hairdressing basin that I take into my dingy little kitchen. And I've got like a shower head that connects to the tap. And yeah, it works. It works all right. I mean, it's not as good as a basin in a salon. Well, the basins that were in my salon were awesome. They were like full lounge. You could sit in it and lay back. And they were really comfortable. So, but most of all of my clients have all said that they're not bothered by not having the comfy basin as long as they get their hair done. They don't care where, which is really nice. That makes me feel good to know that they'll come to my house and let me wash their hair out in the sink. and they're happy just to get their hair done by me, which is so nice. It was a scary thing, actually, closing down my salon. I didn't think that my clients would actually follow me, but they have, and I've actually had to cut a lot of them off because I just, working from home, it's too hard to take on all the clients that I used to have. So I just take on all my regulars, the ones that come every 4, 5 or 6 weeks on the dot, and I managed to space them out nicely. And yeah, they're all beautiful. I love them all. They're also nice to me. What's going on there? Oh, Missouri, 10:20. So not doing much. You get a sore neck from salon basins. Yeah, mine were really good because they had the lounge, so you weren't sitting upright with your neck kinked right back. You sort of laid in them, and I had like these really nice soft rubbery neck pieces. They were like a cushion for your neck, and that was important to me because a lot of basins in salons, if you're sitting upright or in more of an upright position with your head right back like that, like right back like that, and the pressure of the basin, like the groove where your neck sits in, the pressure on there, it sits on your nerves, and it can also sit on a lot of blood vessels and your blood supply, and people have actually had strokes sitting in salon basins that aren't ergonomic enough. So it's always important to me to make sure that my clients are comfortable and that I don't give them a stroke. What's next? So I'm trying to talk and do my makeup, and I forgot what's next. What's next? Concealer. So this is the Accord Parfait. Oh no, that's in French. The Perfect Match by L'Oreal on the side of it. It's Perfect Match, I'm assuming in French. So Accord Parfait, yeah, Perfect Match. This is a nice concealer. I love the paddle on this, the applicator. It's so nice. It just goes on beautifully. And it looks really, really light, but it blends out really, really pretty. It's such a good concealer. I've mentioned before in my videos that I don't need a concealer that has really, really full coverage because I don't tend to have very black circles under my eyes. I just like a bit of brightening. They are so uncomfortable, yeah. A lot of them are. And a lot of hairdressers will actually, after they've shampooed and they'll pop the conditioner in or they'll pop a treatment in and they'll start massaging your head, giving you a nice scalp massage, but you're laying there and all you want is for them to finish so that you can get up because they're so uncomfortable. Mine were really good. That's one thing that I really do miss about my salon, where my basins were really, really good. My basin lounges were really good. But yeah, I like that I'm working from home and making a little bit more money because I don't have overheads like the rent and everything to pay, because that really killed me. I worked in the salon on my own. I tried to get hairdressers to come in and like rent chairs and stuff, but none of them ever had clients. And if you don't have an existing client base, it's really hard to establish yourself in a town like this because there's a salon on every corner. There's just hairdressing salons everywhere. I think because our local TAFE, which is I don't know what it is in America. A TAFE here is a technical and further education. So it's not university. I guess it's like college, or like, would you call it like community college or something in America? Like you pay out your ass to go, but it's not university. It's like in between senior high school and university. And at the TAFE here, they do the hairdressing course. So people that do the hairdressing course, they'll do it for 12 months and come out thinking that they're an amazing hairdresser, and they'll open salons everywhere. So yeah, there's lots of salons, not a lot of good ones. Many traumatic experiences with hairdressers. Yes, exactly. Yeah, care and integrity, that's right. And I absolutely love my my career. People appreciate me too, I suppose, because they come back. If you haven't gone and followed me on Instagram, go and follow me on Instagram and you can see a lot of my work because I post a lot of work on there. This is bronzer. So it's a sun bronze. It's a natural bronzer from Rimmel. And like this foundation, sometimes I set it, sometimes I don't, because it dries down really well. It's not too bad. It dries pretty dry. Usually call them tech schools or beauty school. Yeah, so in the cities we have beauty schools, which is like a place that's just for beauty and hair. But here in Mildura, because it's a rural city and we're so far away from everything, they kind of do everything all in one place. There's a lot of things that they don't do, but they do most of the trades, like cooking, like if you're going to be a chef or a mechanic or a hairdresser, or you want to be like a vet nurse, or you want to do nursing, they do all that sort of stuff. And then the universities like behind the TAFE. So we do have a uni here, but a lot of people travel for uni because our university is really small. What are we going to do next? I'm going to do some blush. So these are the two blushes I've been using every day. The Miki blush. This was a $5 blush from the pharmacy. It's like a cheap pharmacy brand, but it's such a good blush. It's really, really lovely. It's just a nice pink. I don't know, it's like a corally pink. But I've been using this one flat out. It's a L'Oreal again. Most of my base makeup is like drugstore, because I don't see the point paying for high end when a lot of the drugstore stuff is just as good these days. But this is a blush from L'Oreal and it's just a really nice peachy shade, and I've been really digging this one. No worries, Emmy. So I'm going to pop some blush on. Anyone else there want to say hello? So it's really pigmented. Maybe I'll put too much on. Kind of looks like it's glowing on the camera. There's anybody watch Tati? Is that how you say it? Tati? I don't know. It's weird with an Australian accent saying Tati Westbrook, Glam Life Guru. I don't know. I've never actually had to say her name out loud. Is it Tati? That sounds weird too. I don't know. I can't say it with my accent. But whenever she has Scott Barnes on, I like some of his techniques. And once he showed it, you put a little, like you just sweep your blush under your eyes. And ever since he showed that, I always do that. I blend it out. My kids are going to come home from school any minute. So they're going to walk in the door and it's going to be hectic. So if it gets noisy, I apologise. My kids come bowling through the door. And I think I can hear them pulling up. So I'm going to put some highlighter on. This is the brush I always use. It's just a little e.l.f. It's actually a concealer brush. And I've been loving this little Natasha Denona Diamond and Glow. I got this, it's just a little sample, like mini size, but I got this when I went to Melbourne, and it's really glittery, but I love it. I love glittery highlighter. It's really extra, but I love it. Did anybody get a Jeffree Star mystery box? That was a shit show, wasn't it? I managed to get a medium one. Well, I got the confirmation, and then I got the confirmation where you've got like the Google map on the screen. And I'm pretty sure like people were saying if you get that screen with the Google map of your address on the screen, then it was, confirmed that you got it. And I got a confirmation email as well saying that I got my order and it's being prepared to be shipped. So I got the medium size box. It cost me, in such a rush, I didn't even look at how much it was going to cost. So it was $60 US, and it wasn't until I went through the checkout process, and I wasn't even watching. And I just went, hit, tap, 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 just to try and get through as quickly as I could, because already at that point the big box had sold out. So I got the medium mystery box from Jeffree Star, and I was just saying that it was $60 US, and I wasn't checking. I'm just going to spray my face with some setting spray. I didn't check what the shipping was going to be until after I'd gone through the checkout, because I was in such a hurry, that it was $22.50 US for shipping, which ended up being like $45 Australian. So I ended up paying $138 Australian for the medium-sized box, and I didn't realise I was paying that until after I'd paid it. It was, yeah, a bit crazy. $22.50 for shipping. The last box I got, I just got the small one. It was only $9. So I don't know why it was so much for the medium one, but $138 I paid for the medium-sized box, so it better be bloody good. I probably would have got the larger one because I really wanted that peppermint highlighter palette, but at the same time, I'm glad that I didn't get it, because I wasn't really paying attention to how much they were going to end up being with the conversion rates, and it would have cost me $200. So I'm glad I didn't get it in the end. Blood sugar and doll parts in my cart. Tax and shipping. Yeah. I didn't even try to get a mystery box. Yeah. So I don't know how I got lucky. I had a tab open on my computer and a tab open on my phone, and I was put in a queue on both, and the queue, it got to the checkout page on my phone actually, and I was able to get through, and then it went through on my computer, and it said twice, thank you for the order. Like, I got the white screen that said thank you for your order, but then I checked my bank and no money had come out for both. So then I went back and did it all again, and managed to get one box. So I don't know how I got lucky, but I did. Yeah. And I also went on to Beautylish and got one of the Extreme Frost highlighters, which was, I don't know, $55. It ended up being $55 US with free shipping. And because they have like part payments, I didn't know that. That's really cool. It does make for a stressful experience. Hey, mate. One of my kids at home.
Are you doing a video?
I'm live. Yeah. You want to come say hello? I'm live on YouTube. What's that? Oh, say hello.
Hello.
This is my son, Lee. This is my second youngest. How was school? All good?
Oh, do you have work?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm getting ready for work now.
Wait,
Hi, mate.
when do you leave?
Hold on. Hey, come here. Yeah? I'm on YouTube live right now.
No.
Yeah. Do you want to come say hello? Take the helmet off.
Someone spelled my name wrong on accident.
Oh, yeah. L-E-E, his name is. Yeah. And this is Ryan. This is my second oldest. So my two middle boys. I've got a younger one who's at daycare and an older one who's in high school. He hasn't come home yet. Yes, L-E-E, Lee. There's we have a country singer, an Australian country singer. His name's Lee Kernaghan. You got the same middle name? Yeah, my middle name's Lee as well, obviously. It's my YouTube name, but mine's L-E-A. Yeah. These guys are saying hello to Lee and Ryan.
Hello.
They're a little bit pissed at me because I started a TikTok. Yep, I started a TikTok.
And then you became better.
And I've only been on TikTok for about a week, and I've already had a video go viral, and I've got 120,000 views on one of my videos. And my boys aren't very happy with me because they've been on TikTok for ages. Yeah, I know, right? And just because I've had that video go viral, I've got 1,000 followers already on TikTok.
You do?
Yep. At the last count, it was 983. So I was like 17 off 1,000 at last check. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's have a look. Thanks. Oh, no, stop. Woo. Yep. Oh, 1,001. Oh, I don't know if you can see the screen. Oh, it's not going to let you show it.
Go on to
I've got 1,001.
Mum. Go on to that video maker.
Hold on. 120.6 thousand for that video. So I've only done. I've done 15 videos, and yeah, I got 1,001 followers on TikTok.
Mum, go on to that make video.
I hit the 1,000 mark.
Let's go. Who was your last sub?
Hold on. We'll do it later.
You can go live on TikTok now.
Yes, that's what the boys just said. I can go live on TikTok now because I've got 1,000.
There's some people who hit 1,000. It doesn't work. So.
It doesn't work. Oh, you probably have to wait for them to add the button or something.
Yeah.
But
yeah, definitely.
Ryan and Lee, your mum is totally awesome. That's what Emmy said.
Where? Emmy?
Yeah, they're not very impressed with me, but I promised. I promised if I promised if I hit 1,000 followers that I would make a video and shout them out so that they can hopefully gain some followers for themselves, because they've been doing TikTok for ages, and Mum jumps on there and within a week we've got 1,000 followers. So I feel really bad, but
you don't have to.
But it's pretty awesome. So I'm just doing my eyebrows. This is all I do. I just draw them on.
You've only got 5 people.
Yeah, I know.
But that's still good enough.
At least someone's watching.
5 people.
TikTok seems to be a lot easier to gain followers than YouTube. But that's all right. YouTube's my baby. I promise I'm not going anywhere. I love YouTube. YouTube's where my heart is. I love all you guys because you guys interact with me. It's hard. It's hard for you to interact on TikTok because the comments are always just all over the place. But yeah, TikTok is just something fun. Like, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, to get 1,000 followers in a week, it wasn't difficult. I think it's a bit of luck to get a video going viral, but at the same time, that sense of achievement isn't really as great as it would be on YouTube because of the amount of work that goes into a YouTube channel compared to TikTok. Like, all I've really had to do is film 1 minute video, and I got lucky. I must have used the right hashtag or something. But there's a lot of work goes into YouTube. So yeah, if I ever get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'll be very, very proud and very happy. I know I'll get there one day. I'm not even worried. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to get there because that's when you can start to make a little bit of money. And although it's not about the money, it never has been about the money. It'd be nice to have a little bit coming in to help supplement my makeup addiction, to be honest, because yeah, my husband pays a lot of my afterpays. He must love me so much. He pays a lot of my afterpays. I need a drink. I'll be 1 sec. I'm going to grab a drink. Oh, thanks, guys. You have faith in me. I love that. And you love me too. I love that. I tried to get into Twitch, but I don't know. I couldn't work it out. Yeah, I will get there. And I'm not in any hurry. I mean, it takes time. It takes a long time. And the numbers are the last thing I look at. The first thing I look at is you guys and your comments, and that you're enjoying my videos, because it does take a lot. It takes a lot. And when I'm working 2 jobs, and to be honest, like, I always say that I want to film more and I want to be able to upload more. But with the amount of hours that I work and the strange hours that I work, like, I'll film a video, and to film a video I literally have to set everything up. Like, I don't just have my lights all set up and the camera sitting there that I can go and sit down and film whenever I want. I have to actually set it all up, and then I can sit down and I'll film, and then I have to pack it all up, and usually I have to go to work after that, so I have to pack it all up and get ready for work, and then it takes me a few days to actually edit one of my videos because I'm so finicky and I'm still learning how to edit. And I don't know how Annette does it. from Annette's Makeup Corner. I don't know how she uploads every day. She's insane, that girl. She's absolutely insane. But yeah, she's really nice. Look, hair color stains. All up. Oh no, must have been pretty good this time. It's all hair color. Because I did a girl's hair today. I did it like a really bright purple, like a really vivid, reddy purple color. So I'm going to do some eyeshadow. And does anybody watch Prue LaRue? She's another Australian girl. And if you watch Annette's Makeup Corner, she's done like a heap of collabs and that with Prue. She's really nice. She actually got these a couple of weeks ago and did a couple of videos with the Chi Chi 9-pan palettes. And they're like little dupes for the Huda Beauty little palettes. I went and bought them from Target, and they were on sale for like $11.50 or something. These are so bloody good. They're so pigmented. I can't believe it. I only grabbed 2 because I was skeptical, but I'm going to go back and get more because they're fantastic. And orange is my favourite colour. I love orange, so I might do a bit of orange. I was going to add a little bit of the blue and green, but orange is my jam. So I might do some orange, I think. I'm going to start with that one. They don't have names, these shades, so I'll just point to it. I don't know how bright they look on the camera because I can't see any like saturation or anything, but they're quite vivid and very pigmented. So I usually go in with a really light hand to start with. Hi, Anya. Is it Anya or Anya? That's my Australian accent again. I can't say tarty. Is that how you say it? Tarty? It sounds weird to me. It sounds like I'm calling her a tart. Is it tatty? So tell me, is it number 1 or number 2? Is it Anya or Anya? You said it right. Which one? Anya? So I sound like such a bogan. A bogan is like a typical Australian with a really thick Australian accent. That's a bogan. I guess I am because I don't know. I don't think I have an accent. Oh, okay, number 1, Anya. I love your name, actually. I think your name's beautiful. I really love that name. I'm so glad to see you here. This is my very first live. I've never done it before, and I'm getting ready for work. So I thought that I would jump on and get ready and chat. I've just finished a hair client. I was just saying to some of the girls earlier, I work from home. I do hair from home, and then I go and work in the other place. And in case you didn't know, I work in an adult store with adult toys. And it is honestly the best job ever. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love my job at the store. The store I work at is called Club X. And it's not a dirty place at all. Like, we don't have sex pests and perverts and all that sort of thing there. It's just normal people like you and me. We get a lot of couples, a lot of older people. We get a hell of a lot of older people, like older couples, like over 50. I guess they're coming in to spice up their sex life. But it is a great job, and I get a lot of satisfaction out of it, especially when couples come in who are struggling like in the bedroom and their relationship is suffering, and they come in and they're looking for something to help spice up their sex lives, and I can help. I can recommend products for them, and like, we don't just sell toys. We have aids for like erectile dysfunction, and for women who can never really get there. Like, we have products available for that. Looked at everything else. I love that. That's so cool. I can't wait to do a collaboration with you, honestly. I was just explaining just before you popped on like how time poor I am, and I always say that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and then I never get to do it because I just run out of time. But I promise we'll organise it. We'll get onto it because I really want to do that. So did you see these little palettes that I got? Prue LaRue showed these off on one of her videos, or a couple of her videos. So I went and bought them, and they are honestly fantastic. I think it would be really cool if I went and got some and I sent them to you. Anya, I think you'll like them. They're so good. They are so bloody good. They're so pigmented, and they're really, really, really nice. I'm just going to dip into this yellow. It's almost like a mustardy kind of yellow. I'm going to blend out with that and see how we go. And this is how far I've come with my makeup. Like, I was not wearing bright colours to work. I was only doing bright colours on my YouTube channel. And then I was doing like neutral sort of smoky eyes for work. And now I'm like, no way, I'm going to wear the bright colours to work too, because they're so much fun. And I get so many more compliments when I wear bright makeup than I do. Well, I don't really get any compliments when I wear just normal, everyday, neutral makeup. I don't get any compliments. So it makes you feel good when you get a compliment. I don't think it's vain. I think it makes you feel good. And I'm all about positivity and being positive, and I think I missed a comment. It's impressive being a mum working in YouTube and still being so positive. Yes. I wouldn't say it's a mantra, but being positive is important to me, because you can't have depression setting in. It just takes too much of your life, and when you've got so much to do and so many people relying on you, like I've got my husband and I've got my 4 kids, and you know, I've got my work colleagues, and I've got you guys, and you can't get depressed, because honestly, it takes over your life, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth letting it take hold. So I try and stay as positive as I can. I have had depression in the past, and it's ugly. It's ugly. Super sweet. Let me know what you want to try. Oh, awesome. That sounds good. Well, next time I go to Target where they sell these, I'll pick up a couple for you. You'll have to inbox me your address on Instagram or Twitter, whatever's easier for you. What am I going to do? Whose phone's that?
Mine.
Okay. I think you missed my boys, Anya. These are my 2 middle sons, because I've got 4. Lee and Ryan. They've just come home from school. Yes.
Stop being bad. I'm at school.
So, oh, your bag broke. Oh, well, lucky it's the end of the year. Hey, you've only got a couple of weeks left of school.
1 week.
1 week? Oh,
Next week.
2 weeks. So on my outer corner, I'm going to go into this middle shade, this red one. It's kind of satiny, but I don't mind a satin shade every now and then, as long as it blends out with the rest of the mattes, because they're not very shimmery, these satiny shades. So I'll pop that on my outer corner. Can't wait to collab either. Yeah, me too. I have PTSD after years of therapy. I've learned I just need positive. Yeah, I've actually got PTSD. Yeah, I don't know. I've always thought I would like to do a video, and maybe doing something live like this would be good, where I can share some of my not so positive life experiences and share how I got through them. So maybe, I don't know if you ever want to hear any of my not so happy stories. I'm happy to share them, because there's always a happy ending, always a happy outcome. Otherwise I wouldn't be here. Yes. My son just showed me my live video on his phone. That's weird. You got to go that way, because I can't listen to the playback. That's awkward. I can hear myself on his camera, on his phone. But yeah, I don't know. I've always wanted to share some of my stories, because I've had a lot happen. The more time I spend online, the more I feel not alone, and so many people have gone through hell. Yeah. Jared Monsters, that's my boy. Which one of you is Jared Monsters? Is that you, Lee? Yeah. Yeah. Jared Monsters is my 8-year-old Lee. I have no idea why he calls himself Jared. But yeah, that's Lee. So I've got like this sunset vibe happening, and I think that I need to add a little bit down here, because I like the darker shade on my lower lash line as well. But maybe it's not dark enough. I like a really dark shade down there. Like that. Hi again, Lee. Yeah. Yes, Lee. And you spelt it right too. L-E-E. Yeah. He's gone to his bedroom now. He's gone to watch YouTube or whatever he's watching. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, hi, Debbie. I don't know if you were here already, Anya, but I was just saying before that I've just I joined TikTok about a week ago, and I had a video go viral, and I've got 120-something thousand views on my TikTok video, and I've got 1,000 followers on TikTok already.
You can go live.
And like, I'm not bragging or anything. Bye, Lee. Like, I'm not bragging, but I don't know, little old me, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that many people watched it and that many people subscribed to my channel. It was awesome. But I was also saying that YouTube is my baby, and I would never, ever, ever leave YouTube. Like, 1,000 followers on TikTok, I gained that almost overnight. But there wasn't as much gratification in that because it's a lot easier to gain the subscribers on there. Gaining the subscribers on here is so much more satisfying. Like, I've put in the work for all of you guys that have subscribed to me, and that means so much more to me because I interact with all of you guys, and I've made friends and all that, and it's just not the same on TikTok, but it was still cool. It's still cool. But is that Marilyn Monroe in the back? Yes, it is. It's a very, very early photo of Marilyn when she first started out, when she first went blonde, before, because she was, what was her name? I just had a memory blank. I know everything about Marilyn Monroe because I love her. I know I can't think of what her name was. Somebody will say it. But yes, it is Marilyn Monroe. And I've got in my background of all of my pre-recorded videos, I have a massive big canvas painting of Marilyn. Yeah, Norma Jean Baker, that's her. Yeah. Yeah. Norma Jean Baker, yes. Always think of the Elton John song. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Norma. Yeah. I've got a lot of stuff of Marilyn Monroe, you name it, you got a lot. Yeah, I've even got like biscuit tins and stuff that still have the biscuits in them because I never opened them. I've got like the big canvases, like that's pretty big. But the one in my bedroom that's in my background for my normal videos is massive. It's probably 50 inches, same size as my TV. My 50-inch flat screen is about the same size. And then I've got a lot of other things. So yeah, that picture there, it's an early photograph. It's on canvas, but it's an early picture. So she would have only been Marilyn for not very long because she still looks really innocent. Yeah. But I love Marilyn Monroe because she wasn't as, like, you know how these days, like, beauty's defined by, like, they got plastic surgery, and let's say like the Kardashians, for example, like they define beauty by how much plastic surgery they can get to shape their face. She was natural. She was a natural beauty, and not as pretty as some other women, but she just oozed sex appeal, and I love that, and charisma. And yeah, I love Marilyn, and she has a sad story. She wasn't treated very well. But yeah, I better finish my eyes. Right, so I have done all of that, and it's looking very, very Tequila Sunset-like. So I'm going to go in with this orange, which is a shimmer, but this is like a duochrome. It's like a yellow-orange shift, and my God, it's gorgeous. I hope that it translates on camera because it's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait. I ordered some Kaleidos highlighters. It doesn't look like they've shipped yet. Her death is tragic, but fascinating conspiracy. Yes, yeah, I agree. It's fascinating, but she was wronged by so many people, and she deserved a lot better. she deserved a lot better. But yeah, at least her legacy lives on, and women like us today, we know how much she was wronged, and things have changed. So yeah, she has a pretty powerful legacy. So I need a mirror up close for this. So hopefully it doesn't blind you or me. Where I'm sitting at the moment to do my makeup, I'm sitting the light behind me. So I'm just going to turn my head for a sec. Sorry, guys, because I can't see anything. This is so pretty. You aren't going to be able to see it. The lighting in here is terrible because I've just set up it like in my little work area, which is technically my dining room, but it's where I work. It's where I do all my hair. And there's just nowhere for me to set up any ring lights or anything. So I just have to make do, and hopefully you guys can see, because my image that when I'm looking at myself, because I don't know am I looking at you or am I looking at myself when I'm looking at the camera? I don't know. I've never done this before. I probably haven't looked at you the whole bloody time, have I? Been looking at myself the whole time. We have come a long way as a society. Just look at Me Too movement. Yeah, the Me Too movement. There are some really great things that have come from that, but that's really, like in my opinion, quite controversial in itself. I'm going to have to come back on here one day and tell you. Between the chat and the videos, yeah. I only just realised myself that I probably haven't been looking at you guys. I've been looking at myself. But yeah, as for the Me Too movement, it's probably a bit of an unpopular opinion, but there's some things that have come from that are really unfair towards a lot of men. Sandy Rose palette. I went and grabbed mine for the first time and filmed with it. Oh my God! I know, isn't it awesome? It is honestly one of my favourite palettes, and I've been and ordered a heap of singles and a Z palette from her as well. The only thing that really does bother me about it is how long it takes for everything to get here, especially when it's in Australia. But I understand that it's all hand pressed and she makes it all herself and ships it all herself. But that's just me being a consumer and wanting everything yesterday. But yeah, I can't wait for them to arrive. Yeah, it's such a beautiful palette. I absolutely love it. And even with the trouble I had with like both of my palettes arriving broken, she's actually sending me more replacement singles for the ones that were broken in both palettes. So I'm gonna depot one palette and add the unbroken singles into the Z palette. So I'll have my full Sandra Rose palette, and I'll have the Z palette that'll have all of the pans that didn't break in that, and along with the ones that I've bought as well. But yeah, what was I saying? The Me Too movement. My son, my 15-year-old, I've recently had to move him schools because a young girl accused him of sexual assault. He's 15. She was 13, and her parents took her to the police after she told them a big story, and they tried to have him charged. And she gave an exact time, an exact date, and she obviously didn't realise that there was security cameras in the locker room where she claims it all happened. And it took me 3 weeks to get the police to check the surveillance because they were just taking her word for it and threatening to charge my son with sexual assault. When I finally actually got a magistrate or a judge to subpoena the footage, and in the footage it showed him not even acknowledging her, and he was talking to other friends. They would just happen to be in the locker room at the same time, and she walked up and kicked him in the balls, unprovoked, absolutely no reason at all. And then he went down, like grabbed his crutch and leant forward, and as he leant forward, she kicked him again in the face, and that was all caught on camera. And he did nothing to provoke it. It shows it in the video. It shows right from when they both arrived at school in the locker room, and then her doing that, and then he's buckled over and she's standing there laughing at him after she kicked him in the face and in the balls. And then she must have freaked out and thought she was going to get in trouble for kicking him in the balls. So she ran home and told her parents that he kept grabbing her inappropriately. So they dragged her to the police station and tried to have him charged with sexual assault. And yeah, that's where I like with the Me Too movement. The solicitor that I went and got, because they wouldn't look at the security footage, she said whenever a female puts in a claim of sexual assault these days, the police will just take it and run with it. So even though there was surveillance, I had to get a judge to subpoena the footage because the police just weren't taking any notice. They were going to charge my 15-year-old son with sexual assault until I got the footage. And yeah, in the end, she's ended up being charged with assault and actual bodily assault and making a false statement, and they put an intervention order on her, which is like a safety order. But in the meantime, like in the 4 weeks that this was all going on, for the 3 weeks before the footage was actually viewed, she'd gone through the whole school telling everybody that she was having Callum charged with sexual assault. So the whole school heard about it. And he couldn't go to school. He didn't go to school for a whole term, which is 3 months, because on the last day that he did go to school, he had a group of older kids come up to him and call him a pedophile, which, like, he's 15 and she was 13, and he couldn't understand it. He's like, why are they doing this to me? Like, she assaulted me. But yeah, so I had to change schools. I had to take him out of there, and then I had to fight the education department to get him into a different school because they didn't think it was serious enough. But yeah, it was tough. It was tough. She has been charged with assault and she's been charged with a few other things. But yeah, see, because of this whole Me Too movement, there's good things and there's bad things. So a woman or a girl who wants to get even or cover their own ass, they can go and say whatever they want. And unless there's proof that you're innocent, in the case of sexual assault against a woman, the man is guilty until proven innocent. And I had to fight to prove that my son was innocent. So while there's awesome things, yeah, I had to fight. And in the time that was happening, I was talking to a lot of my clients about it. I had 2 clients in that space that came and told me that their husbands had been accused by women who just wanted to get even or wanted to get back at them. And so there's 2 sides, like there's, both sides of the coin. It's great that women have been given, as many rights as we've been given, and we're being treated more like equals. But at the same time, there's a lot of nasty, nasty women out there that are using it for the wrong reasons. Yeah. But anyway, let's stop talking about that because it's not very nice. It's been a lot of women that have done it, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, look, I've been a victim when I was younger, more than once by different people. So, yeah. So I never went to the police. The last one was when I was 14, and I never went to the police about it. So, I mean, it's a really, really hard thing to talk about. It's a difficult subject because there's things on both sides, really valid points. But yeah, what do I need to do now? Because I'm looking like, I don't know, I look like I've got oranges for eyeballs. I think I need to do some eyeliner because I think when it's this much colour, you need eyeliner. Well, me personally, I do. So I got the Fenty Fly Liner, and this is beautiful. I love it. This was Tati Westbrook. She likes this eyeliner. So I had to get it, and I like it too. So I'm going to use my mirror here. Hopefully this is not easy. Wow, this conversation got deep quick, didn't it? Yes, the Fenty fly liner is awesome. It's so precise. Sometimes I like just going in with a like a gel liner, like a retractable gel liner. But when I want like a really sharp wing, I'll use this. Keep practicing eyeliner, but it still looks so weird on me. One trick I think that it might help is if you use like a black gel liner, like a gel liner that you put on your waterline. If you actually, I know it's hard because most people's eyes are too sensitive, but if you can use your gel eyeliner on your waterline at the top, it sort of helps to blend the eyeliner in a little, because I used to have to do that. I still do that, especially if it's very, very dark. If I've got lots of dark eyeliner top and bottom, I will put like a black eyeliner on my top waterline, because otherwise you can see your pink flesh of your top waterline. You could try that even, or get yourself one of the stamps. Terrible at winged liner. Oh, look, I'm not great either, and sometimes it just gets so big and out of hand that it covers up all of the beautiful eyeshadow that I've just put on. But this has been really good. Like it's making it easier to do a smaller wing because the tip is so fine. So I've basically just tight lined. Is that what you call it? Tight line? I don't know. But I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but all I do is I'll have to shut up for a second. That's only a little wing, but you just got to practice, I guess. Getting them even is the hard bit. Winged eyeliner is not easy. It takes a lot of practice. And even people who are right into makeup and makeup channels like you, Anya, yeah. Just realised you're going to work and I'm going to bed. Yeah. Yes. Well, most people would be going to bed while I'm at work because I work till 10:30 at night. And then when I get home, it takes me hours to unwind. So I don't usually get to bed till like 1. So not right this minute. Yeah, soon, not right this minute. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I won't be on here for much longer anyway because I've got to get dressed yet for work. And oh, you didn't see my shirt, Anya. Look at my shirt. Look. Yay! I got 2 of them. Sailor Moon. It's midnight. Jeez. Yeah, I'm a late nighter. I'm a night owl. I don't go to bed early. I'm just grabbing an eyeliner. So this is like the black gel eyeliner that I would normally use on the top waterline. It's not easy though because it's just so sensitive up there. But normally if you struggle, you can actually like close your eye, and if you close your eye and rub it between your 2 waterlines, you can actually get it up there. As long as you've got a really nice pigmented eyeliner, it'll work. I'll see if you can see a difference. See how dark this is now, and you can still see my waterline, my top waterline on this side, but you can't on this one. Yeah, you nailed it. Yes, thanks. Yes, Sailor Moon. I have Luna and Artemis dress. Yay! Hi, Amy. How you going? I'm just getting ready for work, and this is the first time I've ever gone live. And oops, see, you usually edit this stuff out of your videos because I'm talking and I slipped. Where's my sponge? There it is. And now I'm just gonna have to quickly fix that. So you would not normally see this because I would edit it out. So everything is not always perfect. Actually, when I film a video, usually the videos will be like 45, 50 minutes long, and or even longer, because a lot of my videos are quite long because I don't shut up. I'm a talker. I'm a chatty chick. I hope you don't mind the longer videos. I've always wondered if like, do people like fast forward through the middle of it and just go to the end, like when you're getting close to finishing the look, or do people actually like the chattier videos, or do people like shorter videos? I've never really known. Like, for me personally, the length of the video, I guess, depends on the creator. Like, if it's one of my favorites, then the longer the video, the better. Especially when somebody like me who doesn't film very, like, as often as others. I would love to film every single day. I wish that I could film every single day. And I wish I could be on here every single day, but it's just too much. You like the chatty videos? It's great. It's nice to know how to fix them when we fuck up. Yeah. Yeah. I just did one earlier. Started going live. Awesome. Did you end up posting it to your channel? Because I don't even know how to do that. I guess it'll tell me how to do it when I end the live. Because I will go and watch it if you did one. This is the first time I've ever done it, and I love it, actually. I think it's awesome. Okay, someone just knocked at the door. Who is it?
Callum.
Who? Callum.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my other son.
Yeah,
Callum, come here. Come here for a sec. Come here. Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, put your head down so I can see you. Say hi.
Hi.
This is my oldest son. This is my oldest baby. What's your Instagram? Tara Lee George. It's the same as my channel.
What is this?
What? It's makeup.
Is this the thing that goes like this?
Yes. That's, yeah, hi kid, yeah, hello. They were saying hello, Callum.
Oh, hi.
All my kids are so great. And I mean, of course I'm biased because they're mine, but they are. I've got great kids. Yeah, and as for like names of Instagrams and channels and stuff, I've been thinking lately, should I leave my YouTube channel name as it is, as Tara Lee George, or should I change it to, like, I want to leave it as Tara Lee George because that's me, but should I add like beauty or makeup or something into my YouTube channel name, just so that people, when they see my username or my little picture or whatever, do they know that it's a beauty channel? Because I often wonder if it makes a difference, like your name. And I don't know if it would adversely affect my channel if I actually was to change my name now. Oh, that bottom eyeliner is looking a bit cray-cray. What's the eyeshadow on your eyes? I just got here. It's pretty. It is this little guy, the Chi Chi little mini palette. I've got two of them. I've seen Prue LaRue. She did a review for these little palettes. Chi Chi, I think it's an Australian brand. I don't know if it's an Australian brand, but it's sold in Australia. It's sold in Target, and they do have them online as well. But I think they're like little dupes for the Huda Beauty little mini palettes. I'm just trying to remove some of that mascara off my bottom lashes because my lashes are hectic. That's why I don't wear falsies. I don't have to. And it was too much. But yes, it was these, and they were on sale for like $11.50 or something from Target, and they're hella pigmented. They're so bloody good. I didn't think they were going to be as good as they are because I've seen this brand all over, like in Target for years and years and years, and I've just dismissed it because I thought it was just a cheap, shitty brand at Target, but they're really, really good, and they've got heaps of palettes. So, yeah, I'm going to grab some and send them to Anya so she can share them on her channel. Oh, I did yesterday. Yeah, where are you from, Amy? Are you Australian or American, or where are you from? Because I don't think I've ever seen her live from you. Maybe different time zones. What brand are those? They're Chi Chi. Chi Chi. They're really nice. So I think all I need to do now is some lippy, some setting spray. Does anybody else go crazy on setting spray? Ugh, I just got it in my mouth. Oh, that tastes so bad. How can something that is so good taste so bad? And I just like to mesh everything together right at the very end. So guys, oh, I've got an itchy ear. Excuse me. See, I would normally edit that out. Some of you that have been with me for a while now, you have got to be proud of this. Like, I'm going to work and I'm not doing nothing neutral. I'm wearing bright orange. Orange is my favourite. It's also Nona's favourite. I love Nona. Isn't she so sweet? I'm just removing any. See all the non-so-glamorous stuff that you don't normally see? See? We're not all perfect. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Spray tastes good, does it? Rita K is her channel. Oh, you're American, okay. Amazing hairdresser just followed you on Insta. It drives 6 hours next time I need a haircut. That's awesome. Thank you. I do. I take a lot of pride in my work with hair. But yeah, I'm just about done. I think I need to put some lipstick on, and I think I just want a gloss, but it's in my bag. So one sec. I've just got like an MCO Beauty gloss. I can't find my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb anywhere. I don't know what I've done with it. I don't know when I used it last, but I can't find it, and I'm not happy. But this is a MCO Beauty, and it's like it's a dupe for the gloss bombs, but it's not anywhere near as good. The packaging is as close as it gets to the Fenty one. But it's still a decent lip gloss. It's okay. It's not as long lasting, and it's a little stickier, but it's not terrible. Okay, I got sidetracked. Emmy, you are more than welcome to drive the 6 hours next time you need a haircut. I would be happy to do that for you. Love my Fenty. Yeah, I wish that. Oh, hi, Yenna Beauty. I love your name so much. Yenna. It's so Aussie. Assuming that you're Aussie. I have no MCO Beauty lip gloss. It tastes so amazing. Yeah, it is nice. I think the Tarte holiday glosses look lovely. Yeah. It's hard for me to buy those sorts of things because they're just so expensive over here. Indeed, yeah. Yeah, nah, yeah. It reminds me of Shannon Knoll. Nah, yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm Victorian too. I'm in Mildura. All right, guys. Bendigo? Yeah, not far. But unfortunately, Yenna, I have to head off because I have to go get dressed. I can't wear Sailor Moon to work. But yes, thank you all so much for joining me, and I will add this to my channel videos so that if you want to go back and watch it from the start, you can. You can introduce all my children, and yes, I've had such a fun time. Thank you so much. I'll definitely do this again. It's my children. The generation, hey, they're not afraid to be on camera. Love the Rick and Morty t-shirt. Yes. They love Rick and Morty. But yes. Amy says hi, fellas.
Hi.
But yes, I've got to head off because I've got to get dressed and pardon you
I said pardon.
and get ready for work and head off. So yeah, I'll jump back on and read through the comments later when I get a chance. So in case I did miss any comments. But thank you all so much for joining me. This was so much fun, and I think that I'll definitely do this again because it was great. I've had a ball, and I'm so glad that you've all been here with me. It's been awesome. Thanks for the chat. Until next time, guys, I love you all so much. Bye.
Bye.
Follow me on TikTok.